no one behind this shit. I'll tell you what.
I hope your son knows how much you love him.
Me too.
Ain't nobody kidnapped me, Ma.
Bad. Put it over here. We rich.
You see this shit?
I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
Welcome back, Top Notch Gang, to another video, and this one about to be a banger. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Top Notch Gang. If you're part of Top Notch Gang, I'm about to talk my shit, because for the past few weeks, people been in my comments calling me crazy, but I predicted everything to a T. I told you guys Kanan was gonna be the one to kill Ronnie. Ronnie wasn't Breeze, and I told you he wasn't making it out season 3, and I'm gonna explain the details of why. I also made another video, told you guys that Unique was returning. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck. I thought he wasn't gonna be Breeze. At this point, I'm sold. I said he was possibly gonna come back, but at this point, he's gonna be Breeze. That's what it looks like. And I made a video. Once again, niggas called me crazy. So we're just gonna have to go ahead and break down everything that happened in season 3, episode 10 of Raising Kanan, the finale. This episode was a banger. We have so much shit to go over. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, to kick shit off with Kanan killing Ronnie, now it went exactly as I said. I said Ronnie was gonna go after Rock without talking to Kanan first, and he did. They tried to do the drive-by on Rock, that shit missed. Kanan, pissed off, he got the information from Famous of what took place. He immediately went to Snaps and Pops and Ronnie, and they got into a little bit of a back and forth. But then I also told you guys that he was gonna go along with Ronnie's plan to kidnap him, still pretend he's on his side. Now, we didn't get to see that scene take place, and I'm going to talk about that more in another video when I dive more into Unique's return. We didn't get to see that take place, but I knew he was going to be a part of the plan so he could help take out Ronnie. Now, of course, Marvin and Rock were scrambling to get the money. They went and got it from Stefano, and at least they could return it now because they didn't use it, but Rock really thought her son let her down. So she got the money. Her, Marvin, and Howard, they go to the meetup to make the exchange, make the trade, and that's where Kanan announced that he set all this up. Nobody got kidnapped. He's basically a part of the plan. Rock goes ahead, tosses the money over. Ronnie goes ahead, looks in the bag. He's like, yeah, we rich. Kanan like, fuck no, nigga, I'm rich. Pops him in his head. Ronnie falls flat. Now, in the video, I talked about Kanan killing Ronnie. Even though everything happened to a T, like I said, the reason I mentioned it was because I told you guys the actor that played Ronnie already got the lead role in another show. And notice I said lead role. He is the main character, the number one. He is the Rock or the Kanan in that show. And people were telling me actors could play multiple roles in multiple shows and movies. It happens all the time. And no disrespect to his actor, but he's not Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's not Brad Pitt. He's not Leonardo DiCaprio. He's not an actor you schedule your filming around. He has to schedule filming around y'all if he wants to be a part of the production. So once I saw he had a lead role in another show, I told you guys both are currently filming right now. He's been in Chicago filming his new show since like January 10th, and Rock and the rest of them been filming Raising Kanan season 4. So I told you guys he wasn't making it out this season, and even before all that, I've been telling you guys he wasn't Breeze. He didn't have the Breeze attitude. He just wasn't Breeze to me. And now I'm glad you guys finally could see Ronnie, he got popped by Kanan. But now the surprise part of this meetup, the part I didn't see coming, is Rock taking out Howard, Kanan's dad, as well. And I respect it. I fuck with it. She showed her loyalty. I know a lot of people give Rock a lot of slack, but one thing she is loyal. This nigga Howard has been trying to take down Marvin the whole time. And I know I made a video on Howard saying he needs to look out for himself, but when I said that don't mean give all this information to Rock. If I was in Rock position and he was trying to take out my big brother, I would kill that nigga too. He had to go. So she shoots Howard in front of Kanan, and that's how they're gonna get the FBI basically off their back. Now, of course, the FBI is still gonna be looking around into everyone, but they don't really have no witnesses. They have no leads at this point with Howard being taken out. So that's good for my boy Marvin. He's my favorite character. He about to get shit back rolling, back popping. So I'm good with that. To quickly get into Jukebox for a quick second, she didn't leave for the army. Or the military. I expected her to do that within the end of the season, but it didn't happen. We're gonna see if that still takes place going into season 4. I expected her to leave. Maybe they have a time jump going into season 4. We don't know yet, but video on her coming soon. Now, the part you've been waiting for, Unique's return. Now, it's not much to actually dive into about his return within the episode. He popped up at the very last scene after they took out Ronnie, after they took out Howard, and he just stood over Ronnie's body. You can see the scar on his forehead. You can see his eye is fucked up. Everyone is like, he's Breeze confirmed. But I want to dive into how I knew he was coming back, because people was trying to call me crazy. There was this leaked photo that came out that was a picture taken of them filming on set. Now, I thought he was gonna come back within this episode and it was gonna be him and Kanan who make the plan to take out Ronnie, which it could still be the case in episode 1 of season 4. They could do a flashback, because like I said earlier in the video, they didn't show Ronnie and Kanan coming up with this whole plan. So maybe Kanan came up with it with Unique. We don't know, but we also don't know how he followed them to the exact spot and exact location unless Kanan was along with it. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But when this picture came out and I said he's going into Kanan's apartment, I told you guys this had to be Crystal he was walking past, because we saw her wearing that exact same jacket when she was kissing Kanan in front of Aisha and Jukebox. And then we know within this episode, Crystal was saying she's late and she might be pregnant. So it makes sense in season 4 she's still going back, constantly trying to see Kanan and see what's going on. That makes perfect sense. I had niggas in my comments telling me this looks nothing like Unique. This is not him. I'm like, nigga, what? Am I blind or are you blind? I'm like, no way you're telling me this looks nothing like the nigga. I'm like, ain't no way. It's not. I'm like, it's not possible. Then it was like he's wearing all black. We never seen him wear all black. Hey, we saw it in this motherfucking episode. He popped up in that all black. So we know Unique is back for season 4 and shit is about to get popping. Most people, like I said, is gonna say this makes him Breeze confirmed, and I think it pretty much does as well. A lot of people like to mention how Breeze watched Jeopardy, and people are gonna say this is so Unique to get his mind back right, get back straight, basically bounce back, because he's gonna need it. Big ass gash on his forehead. We could see his eye fucked up, so he's gonna have a lot to bounce back from. Another reason that I had mentioned was the continuation of Vanessa's story. They could have done away with her character once Unique died, but they didn't do that. They had her constantly get into it with Ronnie. They had her go pull up on Rock with a gun looking for Unique. They also had her be the one to tell Rock that it was basically Juliana fronting Ronnie to work. And I'm like, okay, they're keeping her character around. They made Ronnie pull up at her mom's house. I'm like, they're keeping her around for a reason. I'm like, they could have literally just threw this character away, and they didn't. So that was another indicator I mentioned in that video about Unique coming back. I talked about all of that, and once again, people called me crazy. Another thing was an interview that came out with TMZ, and I referenced it, and in that interview, he talked about balancing his work, but his specific words were they had to take out Unique. And when I played that clip, I said he didn't say kill off, he didn't say any of that. He said they had to take him out.
Fortunately, I do have 2 careers that I'm balancing, so I had to, go on tour, and we just kind of couldn't make it work. They had to take out Unique, so.
And I'm like, okay, he could just be gone for a few episodes, and that's what it looked like. They allowed him to go on tour. He's a fan favorite character, so they're like, okay, he's gonna get his ass beat the shit out by Ronnie, then he's gonna return, and we're gonna have him back for season 4, which once again, with him being a fan favorite, made sense. And once again, this is the Power universe. If a body doesn't pop up, they are alive until proven otherwise. We've seen it time and time again. We saw it with Lauren in Power Book 2 Ghost. Nobody, she's alive. We saw it with Kanan in the original Power when Ghost left him in a fire. Once nobody was found in that fire, we knew Kanan was alive. So nobody, they're alive until proven otherwise. Our boy Unique is back. And the last 2 things I have to mention real quick, people might not see them as important, so I just mentioned them on the back end, but Lou did almost take himself out in this episode, tried to off himself, tried to hang himself, and That's crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie. This whole season, I'm like, Lulu tripping. He gotta go. But this shit made me sad to see him try to do this. I'm like, damn, Lulu, how the mighty have fallen. And of course, the other impactful thing is Crystal, as I mentioned earlier, saying she might be pregnant. Now, people have been speculating all season that Kanan was possibly gonna get either Crystal or Aisha pregnant, and that was gonna be the thing that break up the girl group. I'm gonna make a whole separate video on this topic, but I've mentioned time and time again that Kanan's baby mama, as we heard in the original Power, they could change it, but I'm just saying, based off the original Power, her name was Jarita. And if you go to season 2 episode 4 of the OG Power, she's in the first 2 scenes. You can see her and Kanan having sex, and then you can see a whole conversation between her, Kanan, and Sean, and her name was Jarita once again, like I said. So I'm expecting Crystal maybe to not have this baby or to die, or they possibly did just change her name from Jarita to Crystal and she will have the baby. We'll just have to wait and see how season 4 pans out, but that's all I really gotta say on the Lou and the pregnancy topic. Also, I almost forgot to talk about my boy Famous. We'll throw him in this section as well. He actually got arrested for the murder of Freddie. This man's mom is an idiot, was cleaning his room, found the gun in his closet, and went and gave it to the police. Now, this is totally not how I expected it to take place, but it is what happened, and I felt bad for him. He did hold it down. He just kept asking for a lawyer. His mom kept trying to get him to talk, but he was like, nah, I want a lawyer, I want a lawyer, I want a lawyer. So it looks like he's gonna hold it down, and he's gonna play a bigger role in season 4. Maybe him and Kanan rekindle their relationship, get back right, and that's when everything goes wrong for him. We're just gonna have to wait and see, but at least he held it down. I don't know if he's the nigga in the cell by the end of the series, or a guy you guys think he is at the beginning of OG Power. That still has yet to be seen, but once again, I'm just glad our boy held it down. Overall, that's it for this video and for season 3 of Raising Kanan. Now, of course, we're going to be making videos early talking about season 4, predictions, what you need coming back with Crystal, like I just mentioned, Lou, everything, Jukebox. There's a lot to talk about going into season 4 that they're currently filming. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts and opinions on the season as a whole. I honestly think they had a few dud episodes that felt like nothing happened or they went by too fast, but they definitely delivered with this season finale. But once again, you can let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything down below, and join Top Notch Gang. Come on now, at least now give me the benefit of the doubt when it comes to my theories. Me personally, I won't make a theory unless I have multiple pieces of evidence to back it up. Most people, as long as you're consistent with your theory, you could think whatever you want, but let people have their theories. Come on now, join Top Notch Gang, give me the benefit of the doubt. Let me know what videos you want to see me talk about before season 4 on with specific characters. As usual, you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.